back to my channel. I cannot believe it is that time of year again, which means a whole nother year has passed. But when I get to sit here and tell you guys about my weight loss story and my weight loss journey so far, now is going to have been the second year when I have been maintaining. And like I said to you guys, yearly I wanted to do updates on my major weight loss, my weight loss story video, just to let you guys know what I would do differently, how things have been going for me, and just keep you guys updated, because I feel like the whole weight loss journey and story is still kind of like an ongoing process for me. Like, I feel like my journey is still being written because it is still very much a very big part of my life. Okay, so I hope you guys love this, and let's get on because I don't want this to be too long. So my starting weight, of course, was 212 pounds, and I was a size 12 to 14 pant size. I got a lot of people who comment me saying, oh, I'm 212 pounds and I'm a bigger pant size. Honestly, I will tell you guys, my height is 5'6". My legs are pretty long for my height, so I think I just carried weight differently. I weigh anywhere between 127 and 130 pounds, and I wear a size 2 to 4 pant size. In the first 6 months, I didn't feel like I was losing anything, and then I dropped 60 pounds. But then I still knew that I needed to lose weight, so it took me another 6 months to lose 20 more pounds, because the bigger you are, the faster your weight's going to come off. And then I decided to lose about 10 more pounds. That took me another good 6 to 8 months, so almost another year just to lose 10 pounds. That is the million-dollar question, and I swear to you guys, it is no secret. I lost all the weight just through diet and exercise. I changed my diet. I don't even call it a diet, just the way I eat, because I didn't subscribe to any fad diets or any eating plans. I just made the decision to change my eating habits to being a healthy, sustainable eating lifestyle. Does that make any sense? I didn't want to diet because I didn't want to get to the stage where I am now, which is in maintenance, and I've been eating like rabbit food the whole time, and then I wanted to introduce new foods to my diet because I knew that would make me put on weight if I completely eliminate things and then bring them back. So for me, I didn't mind my weight loss taking a little bit longer if I could eat in a way that I would be able to eat for the rest of my life. And so ever since I've made that change, even through maintenance, I eat all the same foods that I did through my weight loss journey. In my adult life, I don't think I'd ever been to the gym more than once or twice. I can probably count on one hand. And so I incorporated exercise into my lifestyle 3 to 5 times a week. So I would give myself a 1,200 calorie allowance on days when I was doing no exercise. Now 1,200 calories is the lowest a woman should go. When I was working out, because you don't want your calories, your base calories, to drop below 1,200, that meant that I would have to eat some calories back depending on how many calories I burned in my workouts. Because of course, say if I'm eating 1,200 calories, I burn 600. That means I'm only netting 600 calories for the day. That is not enough. Your body will go into starvation mode, and then you'll actually hold on to fat. It is cardio. To lose fat and to lose weight, you need to get that heartbeat pumping, and the quickest and best exercise that I found to lose weight was high intensity interval training. When I first started losing weight, I was doing couch to 5K just to build up my endurance and to get started with running, because I was definitely not a runner. I was very unfit. I couldn't even run for a minute. Like, let's put it that way. I was very unfit. So once I got up a little bit of endurance, I really pushed myself all the time throughout my weight loss with my cardio, because of course you're going to have to be out of breath, you're going to have to be breathing heavy, and you're going to have to be sweating like a complete pig in order to lose the weight. Below, I will have the high intensity interval training that I did. I have that workout on my channel. Check it out. It changed my life. What is the use of telling you how to lose weight if you can't stay motivated? Even now to this very day, I am always looking for like the next best motivational thing, especially now that you can get a ton of apps on your phone. And I have found the coolest app recently that was introduced to me by a friend, and I am obsessed. I think it is the coolest app, and I wish I had it when I was losing weight. The app is called LifeSum, and so I'm going to leave a link where you can download it below. It's not only a weight loss tool, it's something that I can use even now that I'm in maintenance. It's basically like a healthy lifestyle app, so it can help you with your goals, whether it is maintaining your weight, losing weight, which obviously this video is about, or even just being healthier and eating better. So when you log on, it will ask you, what do you want to do? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain weight? And it will get your stats. So what you can do on this is you can have a food diary. So you can track all your meals and snacks on LifeSum, which I tracked everything that I ate, everything that passed my lips when I was in weight loss. And also you can track your water intake with these cute little water glasses here. I try to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, and for me that was something that when I started losing weight I wasn't very good at. You can also log your exercise, so you can make an exercise diary as well, track how many calories you're burning. I personally do not count calories anymore, so I haven't been counting calories and tracking on here because I kind of have it down to a science. But what I love is that there is a health test that you can take, and it was so fun for me to do. Like, I love doing little surveys and tests that ask you how often you eat certain types of food, and it's going to go through all different foods: fruits, nuts, berries, protein. And then there's also an exercise portion for how much you exercise and the types of exercise you do. And at the end, it will give you an overall score out of 100 and also a letter grade. The letter grades are A through E, and it will tell you with your food and with your exercise if you are an A through E, basically how you are right now. But it also tells me where I need to improve and what areas that I need to improve. So for me, with my result, it says I need to be eating more berries because there's antioxidants in them, so that's an area I could improve on. Also, vegetable protein. I definitely need to improve on that. I know that for sure, but I just thought it was a really cool way to see where you can add and take weight immediately. And that is something a lot of people don't know where to start with their weight loss routines. And so that is an amazing way. By just taking the health test, you can see where you can automatically start and make some changes for yourself. My absolute favorite part, and why I love this so much and have been using it so much lately, is there is a recipe section, and in here you can search recipes that are low carb, vegetarian, vegan, low sugar. I mean, sometimes you'll get a little bit bored of eating the same thing all the time. I know I do, and I am such a picky eater, so I need to find new recipes to keep things exciting, tell you the calories in them, the carb content, the fat, the protein. Basically, it just is like a recipe book at your fingertips, and I'm obsessed. Like, I've been making recipes from this. I made a Greek moussaka one day. I will try to find the recipe and throw it up here for you guys, and it was so good. And that moussaka included eggplant, and that is something I never would have picked up at the grocery store myself, but it's something I actually really like now. So yeah, it is just a really cool app, and it's a really great way to stay motivated and to keep track of everything. I've tried tons of fitness weight loss apps over the years, but the reason I like Lifesum is because it combines everything that I like from the other apps and puts it all into one place. So it is really like the only fitness app that I need on my phone at the minute. I will leave the link below. Let me know what you think if you've tried it or if you download it, because I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. I also want to talk to you guys about other ways I stayed motivated. When I first wanted to lose weight, I looked up before and after pictures on Tumblr, and I somehow stumbled upon a site. It was called Before and After Fat Loss Pics. It is just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures you can scroll through, which I definitely spent hours scrolling through that website of people's before and after pictures. And for me, seeing that people could lose the weight naturally and in about a year, that was really motivating to me, because I was someone who thought that it was going to be pretty much impossible for me to lose weight. But seeing that other people who were bigger than me or about the same size as me with similar body proportions could get to goal bodies that I thought looked amazing, I was like, okay, I can do this too. Like, they're just regular people like me. I also really encourage you to take progress pictures of yourself, because although you might not be losing pounds like you think you should, it can be very discouraging. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I was in my first 6 months of weight loss and I wasn't really losing pounds, I was like, well, guess, like, I'm killing I'm busting my ass. I should be like dropping pounds like that every week. And when I wasn't, I was like, ugh. Like, weight loss is shown in so many different ways. So I encourage you weekly to take progress pictures of yourself. I did on my MacBook, just on my photo booth, and I would save them in a hidden file on my laptop because they were kind of embarrassing. I would stand in my bra and underwear, and I would take pictures every week so I could see just even the little minute changes in my body that were not reflected on the scale. I also really encourage you guys to meal prep. I mean, it can be very hard to stay motivated to eat healthy if after a long day of work or school you have to come home and cook a meal, which I know cooking can take a while to make a good meal, and then you gotta clean up, and it's a lot. I get it. And so you're more likely to eat something that isn't the best choice for you if you have to do that. Meal prepping takes out all the guesswork. So once a week when I was in my weight loss, I would cook up a protein of my choice, which was usually either chicken, or I would make turkey meatballs or something. And then I would also choose a carb. Usually for me, my carb was sweet potatoes. I would make homemade sweet potato fries, and then a bunch of veggies, and I would cook enough up for 5 days and then portion them in little Tupperware. So I would always have my lunch and dinner. Also, I love to do chicken when I was meal prepping, just because I don't like to eat the same thing for every meal. I get bored that way. And so for lunch, I would cut the chicken up and put it in my salad. And then for dinner, I would just have the chicken and veggies and potatoes. So I could make a salad for lunch and then have the different meal for dinner. So it was a little bit of variety, because eating 2 meals the same in the day is just meh for me. And also another really motivating thing that I did was to keep myself accountable. This isn't for everyone, but I had a close-knit group of friends and also family members that I told what I was trying to do. And so they knew that I was trying to go to the gym a certain amount of times a week and that I was trying to eat well. So if they noticed that I was not doing what I should be doing, I gave them permission to kind of check me. Not in an annoying way, because I know when people check up on you, it can be like you can get your defenses up, but just being accountable and knowing that people are going to ask me. I'm not someone that wants to be like, oh no, I wasn't doing it. Oh no, didn't do it. Like, that just makes me feel some kind of way. Even now, today, that keeps me motivated because I feel like you guys keep me accountable. I can't be sitting here and telling you guys what to do if I'm not doing the right thing. When I knew I needed to maintain my weight is basically when my weight loss tapered off. I never wanted to be too skinny. I just wanted to be slim, healthy. And so I knew at that point that this was probably, I'm 5'6", a good weight for my body, and I could leave it there. What I did was I upped my calories a little bit incrementally. So it is a trial and error game. I knew that in order to not lose weight, I couldn't eat at a deficit anymore. So I had to up my calories until I found out how many that I could eat. Now, of course, I don't count calories, so I just kind of know what I'm doing. And then I gradually decrease my high intensity interval training. So I now only do that 1 to 2 times a week. I switched over the bulk of my workouts to weight training, where I work out my bicep, my triceps, my back, my legs twice a week, my shoulders, and my abs. And so that is really where the most of my focus has been. Yes, I definitely do. I think for me that is something that's never going to change. I think because I've been through a long weight loss process, I will always think about the foods that I eat just because I know the breakdown of macros in a lot of different foods because I track calories for so long. So I'm very aware and hypersensitive of what I eat. I still definitely do make good choices. I do allow myself to cheat once a week like I always have throughout my weight loss journey. Once I started weight training, I noticed that my body actually ended up looking slimmer. Although I was still weighing 130 pounds, muscle weighs more than fat. So you will still read a heavier number on the scale, but muscle is very tight. And so it makes everything just kind of, that's what it does. It kind of like sucks everything up and you just look tighter and toned, and also actually technically you look slimmer. I think, like I've always told you guys, I waited too long to start weight training. Weight training isn't going to be as effective when you're 212 pounds just because you have so much fat that no muscle is going to show through. But after my initial 60-pound weight loss, when I had shed some fat, I would have definitely started weight training because I just would have been ahead of the game. I would have had some muscle on my body when I reached my goal weight. This year I kind of fell off after my vacation from consistently weight training, and that is something that recently I have been dealing with, and I've been back at the gym hardcore for about a month and a half now. I think I just got super busy, and so I just wasn't really prioritizing my time and prioritizing my gym commitments as much, and I said to myself, girl, no more. I love the way I look when I'm super muscular, so I am working on that again, slowly but surely. Like I said, it's been about a month and a half, and so now I am just starting to see a little bit more muscle definition in my legs, and I'm noticing that I can up my weights in the gym too now, so it's a slow start. Definitely the first month was hard. I was like, but I'm definitely very motivated right now to keep going because I know that once you start seeing that first bit of muscle, it's gonna come. Like, I'm gonna be back. The glow up is gonna be real. I'm gonna be back full force in no time. So you guys, those are all the questions that I'm gonna answer today. I think that's given you a pretty good snapshot of what I did and what I'm doing now and how things are going now for me. So we're kind of on this journey together. You guys might be losing weight, but I'm definitely on a journey too where I'm eating well and trying to gain muscle. I feel like when I just started going back to the gym after not weight training for a while, I had the same kind of feeling like when I started my weight loss journey. It was difficult, it was very uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie, and I had to lift a lot lighter than I was used to. Just know that change doesn't happen overnight. Even me, I'm not saying like I've become rocky in the past month. Like, I'm seeing a teensy bit of leg definition, but that's enough to spur me on. It is not easy, I promise you guys, but if you put in the work and you stick with it, sticking with it is the key, and push through those hard days and stick with your routine, it is going to happen for you eventually, no matter what your goals are. I promise you.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? This is just lifestyle. Yeah, I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. it feels right.
So I hope you guys join me in getting to your best self, whether that is losing weight or gaining muscle or doing whatever you can. As always, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below and I will answer them. And also feel free to leave any tips that you guys have for anyone else. And I also love to hear you guys' weight loss stories too. So let me know so I can follow along your journeys. It's so fun for me. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.